everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today I'm sharing a very large haul with you guys, both from Walmart and Sam's Club. If you missed our gigantic haul, I will link that up in the iCard for you. This is kind of fill-in haul, sort of. We ran out of dinners. We made all the meals we had beforehand, so we really mainly needed dinners and then just kind of a few things for like breakfast and lunches and stuff like that. So I'll go through everything, show you Sam's portion first and then Walmart. We did the Walmart grocery pickup, which we actually haven't done in a while. And this particular location that we picked up from, I've only picked up from maybe like 4 times total. And there's only been one positive experience from there. We sat there for 30 minutes today, even though we had checked in. You know, we got the notification that our order was ready. We checked in, we drove there, we waited for 30 minutes to get our food put in our car. If we go to another location that's actually closer to us, I have waited maybe 5 minutes total. Normally I drive up, they're already there, they put the stuff in my car. So I'm probably gonna put in a complaint over there also, because the Walmart portion of this haul, there's some weird things going on. There were some substitutions, some things missed. We have extra food, we have different quantities of things. So as I'm editing the video, I will show you the totals and then what we spent and let you know if we were charged for any of the extra stuff or anything like that. And then after I show you the haul, I thought I would also share with you our meal plan and how we're going to use this food, at least for dinner. So let's get started. Okay guys, so here is the really quite a big haul actually as a whole. So this portion is Sam's Club here. We have some more burgers. These are pretty much our favorite. I think that opened from when one of my kids dropped it or something. This was actually on sale. We still have a few Activia yogurts from before, but these are much easier to pack into lunches. Love you! So we got those for the kiddos. The milk was $2.23, I think, per gallon, and at Walmart it would have been $2.48. So we decided to pick it up while we were there instead. So we got 5 gallons. We also have some meat back here. They actually did not have our boneless, skinless chicken thighs. They were completely out. We even had the lady look in the back. So we got bone-in chicken thighs. We'll just have to go back another day for our boneless chicken thighs. But this is 6.77 pounds of chicken. These are pork chops. I think my husband grabbed bone-in. This thing is extremely heavy. It is 10.6 pounds of pork chops, and each of these will give us at least 2, if maybe not 3 meals. I don't know how many pork chops are in here, so we always just separate them into Ziploc bags and freeze some and keep some out in the fridge for dinners. Then we have a package of 2 pot roasts. Here it's 4.26 pounds, so they're like 2 pounds a piece roughly. Another thing we got from Sam's were the toilet wand refills. This comes with the wand, which I don't need, but it was only like $2 more than Walmart, and I had already put in my Walmart order last night, so I couldn't add on to it this morning because my time had ran out to adjust it, if that makes sense. So I just got this here because I don't have any more of my cleaners. And then we also got this taco seasoning. Instead of buying the little packets over and over at Walmart, it's cheaper to get one of these things, as well as the gravy. If you guys have been following us for a while, you know that we love this brown gravy, usually with our pot roast and our mashed potatoes. And this was like $10 cheaper than buying a bunch of little packets at Walmart over and over. So we got the brown gravy mixture. And then the last thing that we got at Sam's was this all. I'm almost out. I probably would have had to go get some in maybe like a week and a half, and I know we're not going back to Sam's in a week and a half. Well, unless we get the chicken, I don't know. But we had grabbed this before we got to the chicken, so I got some more all, so I didn't run out. So that was Sam's. I'll put the total for just Sam's Club by itself on the screen here. I don't remember what it was. I think it was $118 exact, like no change or anything. Okay, so the first weird thing is I did not order zucchini. We have zucchini. I did order cucumbers though, so we have 3 cucumbers and some zucchini, so I'm going to adjust one of our meals to include this and make like a goulash or something. And then we got chicken breasts because it was the same price as Sam's. So this is 4.88 pounds of chicken breasts. Okay, my battery died, so I had to replace it. We talked about the chicken. Then we have pepperoncinis. I ran out because we've been making the Mississippi pot roast. We've been making the Mississippi pot roast so often, so I just needed to get some more because we love making that stuff. Right here we have 2 of the really big cans of cream of chicken soup for different recipes. We have 2 small cheddar cheese soup cans as well. We have 1 pinto bean, 1 black bean for chicken bean burritos, which I believe I've shared before. I have 1 can of cream corn for a recipe. I just needed this much, and I don't make this recipe super often, so I didn't want to get like a bigger can. We have 2 cans of these biscuits as well, and I have 2 cans of these large black olives back there, not only for lunches. Lacey loves them, but I was thinking of making nachos or something. We have 10 total Gala apples back there. The bananas, I only ordered 10 bananas because if you've done the pickup before, it doesn't do it by like bundles. They do individual bananas. I ordered 10 and there's 12 bananas there. So, and then we have 3 cans of green beans here. We usually go through 2 cans if they're small like this. We use 2 at a time for our family of 5, which is basically equivalent to 1 big one. So it saves a little space and it saves a little bit of trash with having 1 can versus 2. So we have 3 green beans, and I think this one, nope, somewhere we have 1 corn. I have a few of the smaller cans of corn. There it is. So I got 1 big one as well. We got some shake and bake to use for those pork chops over there for dinner. This pasta I got to make the kids the, what is it called? Garlic buttered noodles, whatever. I've shared like in their lunch videos before. So I thought this would be interesting since it has like protein. It's plant-based, so it looks like it's going to be healthier, maybe. So if you guys want to see what's in there and stuff. So at least it'll be a little bit healthier for them. Black seedless grapes were cheaper than the green or the red. So I got some black seedless grapes because we ran out from the giant one we had from Sam's. And we have 2 things of vanilla yogurt because I use these in smoothies now that we finally got a blender again. I got another sour cream because we're going to be running out here soon. I got an Italian dressing to marinated chicken. A block of Colby Jack cheese because clearly my kids don't like cheddar if you watched the lunch video. I ordered 1 fat tomato and I guess they were out, so they gave me 3 small Roma tomatoes, which is fine. Then we ordered some Apple Jacks for the kids, Cinnamon Life cereal, and this I actually ordered the Great Value brand of the Honey O's or whatever, and they didn't have it, so they substituted the Cheerios, which is fine. We have some bacon right here to put on burgers we're gonna make. We have some more eggs because I need to make hard-boiled eggs probably today. Hamburger buns for that. We got some more chips. These are cheap and they taste just as good as any other chips. So we buy these all the time because they're good for snacking and stuff. We got 2 orange juices over here. And then we got another lasagna with meat and sauce. That's our favorite kind. And then we have 1 mushroom rice. I ordered 2 of these, I think. They tried to substitute one that was like butter and herb, but I don't know if my family would like that. So I told them not to give it to me, so they took it off the order. And then I have 1 Spanish rice to go with some tacos. And then behind that I have some walnuts here because I plan on making some cookies. So I thought I would put that in there too. This pasta is just for us to make. Normally I was going to make the regular pasta, but now that we have that zucchini, I think this will go with that goulash instead. And then I ordered a 12 count of Great Value shells, which they were out, so they upgraded me to the 18 count instead, which is fine. We have 2 pepperoni pizzas here and then 1 cheese to do a pizza night for the family. We have 2 loaves of bread right here, which I'm actually going to put into the freezer. The 2 loaves of bread I have in the freezer, I'm going to take out and just kind of rotate. And then we have hot dog buns because we still have hot dogs from last time. So I just want to use those up. And I ordered a Prego sauce with meat or meat flavor or whatever it is. And they didn't have it, so they substituted traditional. This will go with the goulash. This also was a substitution. I ordered 3 of the 2-pound packages of meat, which they did not have. So they gave me 6 individual 1 pound meat packages, which is the same amount of meat. So that's fine. Then I got more of the Fiesta Blend cheese. This is a 5 pound bag. I got a Caesar salad kit to go with the goulash. This is really good, and it includes the croutons, the cheese, the dressing, all that stuff. So it's really easy, and it'll feed all of us as a little side. And then we have lettuce for both the burgers and tacos. And then we have some mayonnaise as well because we are almost out. So that was everything for Walmart. And I'll put the total on the screen with all of the adjustments of everything. And we also went and got cat food from Petco because we were almost out. We have 2 cats, and this is the kind that we always buy, the wholehearted, grain-free chicken recipe. They hate the salmon one, but they love the chicken one. So I'll put whatever price, I think it's like $20 something. So that was everything in our haul. So let's go ahead and do the meal plan. So I lied. My toddler stole these from me. These were from Sam's Club. I was wondering, I thought I was missing something. This is 2 pounds of strawberries, which was way cheaper than trying to buy them at Walmart. I think Walmart has them for like $7 right now. And my toddler was eating them, hiding underneath the chair. So we also got strawberries from Sam's Club. Okay guys, so here we go. For tonight we're doing pâte chinois, which I have shared before. It's my grandmother's recipe, or maybe my great-grandmother's recipe, but it's just 1 pound of ground beef, 4 or 5 mashed potatoes, and 1 can of cream corn, 1 can of regular corn. You just mix it all together. We usually put some cheese on it, so that'll be for tonight. And then we'll have some of the biscuits I showed you. We'll do some of those pork chops with one of those Knorr rice sides and some green beans. That goulash, which we will include that zucchini, probably some celery, and then we still have onion from before as well. So we'll make all that together with that salad. And then this night we'll just do chicken breasts, which we typically just bake in the oven with some garlic, salt, and pepper on it, with au gratin potatoes, which we never used from last time. And I have 1 bag of broccoli left from before. And then as I was writing this down, I realized that we needed to use the lettuce by the 29th. So I'm going to swap these around, and we'll have tacos this night with a side of rice and beans. Then we'll do pizza this night, and then we'll have those hot dogs over here with just some chips on the side. And I did get 3 weeks worth of dinners with what we have. So this night, if it's still a little too cold to grill, we can still make our burgers inside, just up on a pan. So we'll have burgers, and I have a bag of fries from last time as well. If we don't have any leftovers to eat, because typically Bo and I will eat those for lunch. So if we don't have any leftovers, we'll just make random stuff. So either like frozen burritos, mac and cheese, Chef Boyardee, stuff like that. So whatever kind of our pantry and freezer stuff. And then here we have a Mississippi pot roast with potatoes and green beans. And then we have chicken bean burritos, which I have shared, I think twice now, but it's a really good recipe. So we just eat the burritos by themselves because they're big and they fill us up. And I also do have on random places what kind of chicken I need, so I know what to pull from the freezer, so I'm not pulling out breasts when I need the bone-out chicken, or if I need bone-in chicken, you know what I mean? I'm just pulling out whatever I actually need. Then I have lasagna written down here with garlic bread. We still have like 3 bags of garlic bread from the last time as well, so I think this is the only place I have garlic bread, but that's fine. And then here we'll have some of the bone-in chicken. Again, we just make that in the oven with garlic, salt, and pepper at like 350 for usually 45 minutes or so. And then we'll have potatoes, and I still have a bag of frozen veggies in the freezer. I almost said the oven. That's definitely not the place to keep frozen stuff. So I still have a bag from last time, so we'll use that. And then we've been trying to make popovers for like a month. I keep talking about it, and look, I have it written down here too. We never even made it. But it takes my husband like 4 hours to make. He has to call his sister to like do all the steps and get all the ingredients and stuff correct, because they are Native American, if you didn't know, and they make their own popovers and they're delicious. So hopefully that'll actually happen. We just keep forgetting to soak the beans, which we got a huge bag of refried beans, or like pinto beans, I should say, from Sam's Club forever ago, and that's what they're for. So eventually we will get to popovers, hopefully there, because we can also put some of the tomato in there, and that requires ground beef as well and good stuff like that. So then here we'll have this Italian chicken. What we do is marinate our chicken in this for at least a day. Usually we use chicken breasts for this, and again, if we can't grill that particular night, we can just make it in the oven, or I can also put it in the crock pot, but we like it better when it has been grilled. So we'll see how the weather is these days. And I made sure that it was a day that my husband is home, because I can't grill very well. So then we'll have some rice and some corn. What?
Oh, I want yogurt.
You want some yogurt? You already had a yogurt, buddy. When I'm done with this, we're gonna take a nap, okay?
Oh, no.
I know, I'm almost done. Okay, so then we have pork chops again. We'll use the shake and bake that we got and cook that in the oven, and then some potatoes and green beans. We'll have the exact same meal again a week later, so I just did that. It's just easier for me. And then again, if we don't have any leftovers available to us, we'll just fend for ourselves that night, so I don't have to cook, because if you realize, a lot of this is like cooking actual whole meals. So I like to give myself a break every now and then, or if my husband is cooking and then I'm cooking a bunch, it's just nice to have breaks. And then this is the bone-in chicken, again in the oven, rice and corn. Very simple. We don't have crazy recipes over here. This white chicken is just whatever chicken you want. Normally we use chicken breasts, but I want to use the bone out chicken thighs, which we still need to get, obviously. We cook that, and then we use just white rice, and then we use a can of cream of chicken soup, and that's it. You just mix it all together. You dice the chicken up or shred the chicken, and it's really simple and it's really good. And then the last thing I have is making chicken quesadillas. So we'll make the chicken either in the crock pot or the oven, shred that up, put it on tortillas with cheese and all that yummy stuff. And probably some of the olives that I got too will go here. So that is every single thing that we purchased. I made sure I went through my list of meals, and I also tried to make sure that I was rotating between chicken, ground beef, pork chops, you know, things like that. So we're not just eating chicken for a week straight, and then we have the ground beef for a week straight. So I tried to change it up a little bit. That was last month. I didn't mark off random stuff, but I marked off all the things that we used. We do still have the ability to make breakfast for dinner one night, because we still have eggs. Obviously, we have pancake mix all the time, and we still have some hash browns left over from not this month, I think even January. I'm not sure, but I wasn't marking things off this month, so it's been helping me to keep track. So even if we don't particularly make the exact meal that exact night, I'll still go back and mark it off, and then I know that it's available for us to cook. So that is, what are we? Yeah, 2 weeks of meals, because we're on the 23rd. So that is 2 weeks of dinners. All the breakfast stuff is pretty easy. We rotate between like cereal, oatmeal. I make smoothies, or they'll have like a Pop-Tart and a yogurt or an apple or something like that. And then lunches are just in my head, whatever I make for the children. So that's what we have for our meal plan. Oh, that was a lot of information. If you stuck around to the very end, thank you. Leave me an emoji down below with like the fork and knife, or there's one with like a plate and a fork and knife if you stuck around to the end so that I know. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions in regards to how or why I do the things that I do for our meal plan and stuff, just leave it down in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe if you are new. I would love to have you, but I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.